So I didn't really think of showing myself celebrating when I got the 10th coupon for this. I've actually had this for, what, 5, 6 days now, but I haven't used it. I haven't even looked at the hangar, or I haven't even looked at it in the factory yet. So, F-91, G Generation basically made this thing a god, and to be fair, in my opinion, it was a god beforehand. I want to say they nerfed that glorious, what was it called? That glorious extra long boost duration in melee mode. But I don't know. I actually thought the melee or the having the extended booster in the melee mode was a very good thing to have. It actually made this thing comparable. What's that word? You could actually fight a melee unit with a paper. You know, that's one of the reasons this thing is so godly. Although, checks and balances, all things considered, I don't think it's that bad. Maybe a booster expansion, but okay, yeah. Anyways, actually I haven't used this thing for quite some time, so yeah, F-91 is awesome. SR F-91, I'm not entirely certain. It's kind of a weird one. It kind of fits in the same vein. SR F-91, SR Cerevi, GNHW, was it B, I think? And then was it the S Gundam Deep Striker? And there's another one that just came out. What was it? Anyways, those four, they all kind of sit in the same region. Like, it's almost like they have too many long-range weapons, and I'll try and get to that when I'm doing the description, or when I'm doing the review for the VSBR. Anyways, moving on. No idea what I'm going to do with this. Probably make this thing as tanky as possible, just so I can last as long as possible. Maybe extend the boost duration. Mostly, I don't know, was this a scissors? This might have come out after Paper Rock Scissors. I don't remember exactly. Combination, I had a hard enough time getting one of these things. Chances of me doing a combo, very minimal. More or less the same thing, except for attack up. It's got mobility up, which is nice, which is helpful. Biocomputer is exactly the same. I'm guessing these are on the shoulders and the chest again. No, they're different. It went to the shield. That's unusual. Because, you know, nobody will be able to see it right there. Well, if that's different, then chances are the, yeah, anyways, What? Why would that color separately? That's so bizarre. Lame. Let me guess, the shoulders, yeah. Okay, so in other words, I can't decorate the shoulders and the chest at the same time. Lame. Shield is distracting. Sometimes that's good, sometimes that's not so good. I thought about doing up the F-91 in these colors a long time ago, but it just, but it just didn't seem to work out the way I wanted it to. And I'm guessing all that, yeah, the bits and baubles, of course, those will get colored, because, you know, it's not like you can really see those, but then, you know, they color something that's completely irrelevant, and it's only in one. Okay, quit complaining, Ava. Yeah, so, I don't know. F-91 looks really nice just the way it is, but just, not sure where I'm going to go with that. Okay, this one's going to be a little odd. For whatever reason, the unit's glitched out, or the drone's glitched out in the last round, so I kind of have to do this first part over again. I'm kind of getting to the commentary early on, but this... there's like 4 SRs right now that are currently sitting in the game, and all of them have, you know, long-range, penetrating, blah, 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 blah. It has a bunch of effects added onto it. Now, keep in mind, I'm not complaining, but this is actually a case of you can very clearly see that Softmax didn't know what to do. They've got a whole bunch of the SRF-91 VSBR, for example. It's got a long-range cannon. That's very clearly a knockdown. This one, presumably, it's just a penetrates and it's a double shot, and okay. But how is 2 different from 1? Except that it's medium range. You know, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. And it's the same thing with the, and these are all SRs by the way, it's the same with the S Gundam Deep Striker, Cerevi, was it GN Heavy Weapon B? Or C, I'm not certain which one. And there's another one that just came out, what was it? Oh, it was the Age 3 Fortress. all four of these SRs, there might be another one, I'm not certain, but all four of these SRs, they've got this one mode, this one long-range mode, that's basically dedicated to spam. But, I mean, don't get me wrong, I absolutely can spam this thing, but, well, kind of. You can see right there I ran out of ammo, which is all well and good, but I'm looking at these reload rates. The reload rates right now are just fine, especially weapon 1. Look at that. Jeez. Weapon 2, just fine as well. But it feels like soft, and this applies to the other 3 SRs I just mentioned. This applies to both. It's like Softmax didn't know what to do with these long-range beam cannons. It's very obviously meant to be long-range spam, but it's like it's kind of like the Gundam Epion, where the Epion is the only unit in the entire game that has every single ailment that you could possibly throw at a unit. It's got boost down, it's got zero boost, it's got control shock, and I think it's got slow or bullet zero, something. I can't remember the fourth one. But anyways, it's the only unit in the entire game that can do that. And this and all the other kind of long-ranging SRs, they more or less feel the same way. Why did you jump? So it's not that I'm complaining. It's just this one's kind of an enigma wrapped in a... What's that joke? I don't know it. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have brought it up. But it's literally like Softmax doesn't know what to do with this thing. Like I said, I'm not complaining. It's just I'm puzzled about what I'm supposed to do with it. Oh. Korean right there, and Korean right there. I wonder if it does it anywhere else. Nope. Presumably this was a paper. I don't know, just because, you know, it's got this thing, so presumably it was a paper. Jeez. I forgot that was a dash. Huh, I like those 5-shot machine guns. Gatling, they're always nice. Come on, switch. Guess you can't combo. That doesn't surprise me, though, since it has a ranged weapon on it. This mode, it's almost like I want to stay in this mode more than I do this one, because it's kind of got the balance of weapons that at least it actually does stuff. It's got a dash, and then it's got, you know, regular melee, and then it's got, you know, the machine cannons I like so much. But this mode, I don't know what to do with it. I really don't. Like, I'll get it and I'll use it, but I don't know, maybe I have to play with it a bit to figure out what I'm going to do with it. I'm not sure, honestly. Like I said, it's like Softmax didn't know what to do, so it's like, okay, well, we'll just do everything, but we'll make it not tanky at the same time. Or we'll make certain that it doesn't hit hard so that people don't cry. Like, why is this thing an SR? That I don't get. This could have been a regular S rank, or maybe I doubt it would have been an SS, because it would have... By the way, good question. Why is this an SR? Just wondering. I forgot which mode I was reviewing. Oh, nice. That's very similar melee stuff. Wow, look at that damage. I want to see if this goes to visual range. Nope. Okay, so it's definitely... So, yeah, weapon 1 is definitely a... what's it called? Definitely a thing. Definitely medium range. I probably won't do a conclusion on this one. Yeah, this must have been a scissors, although a scissors with that much long-range firepower would sound odd. This, like I said, this probably came from before or after paper rock scissors. Okay, there's your mobility. I don't know. It seems nice, and it's got a nice variety of weapons, but it's not that my shoulders hurt, but just I'm kind of unenthusiastic for it. Like, what's the big deal? Why? Like honestly, the regular F-91 gets me much more excited than this does. So I don't know. Is it worth it? The prestige of having the SR, having a bunch of long range. Now, ordinarily you would think I'd be gaga over long range weapons, but this one's just kind of meh. Not that it's bad. It's just It's just that I'm unenthusiastic for it. Could they have done it any differently? Well, no doubt, but I don't know the F-91 VSBR or twin VSBR that well, so I don't know what to say. Most likely I would not have made this an SR. I probably would have made this regular S rank, because, well, in this case maybe too many weapons was a bad thing. Or, it's not that it was a bad thing, it just wasn't necessarily a good thing. So, I apologize for the, no, I do love that dash, of course. I apologize for the unenthusiastic review, but I kind of knew this would be a weird one, and playing with it right now for the first time ever hasn't really changed my mind about it. So, yeah. Recommended? Not for the amount of money I put into it. Honestly, I'm not saying this is bad, I'm just saying regular F-91 would probably be just easier to work with. Know what I mean? Easy to obtain, and just go for the regular one. I don't see any reason to get this.